welcome to our first Theology Thursday. It's never going to be possible to say everything that needs to be said all at once, let alone in an accessible and as easily digestible bite-sized morsels as I like to give you in these reels. But I want us to think of these videos as appetizers, inviting us into a deeper and more satisfying meal that we can enjoy together slowly and in community. So let's dive right in. Atonement. It's a strange word that's not really used in any other context, except maybe on loan by a revenge bank killer or mob boss in a movie demanding that one atone for their sins. Most Christians know it as something to do with why Jesus had to die on the cross, but there's a lot of different theories on why that actually was and what atonement means for us today. I want to take you back to the first place that the root of this heavy biblical word was used. And that's where Jacob, later renamed Israel, sends an extravagant stream of gifts ahead of himself and his family to try and cover over the offense that he expected his brother to feel from their last encounter. You know, that time where he ripped his brother off, stole all the inheritance and blessings their father had to offer, and then took off and hid for a few decades. Hearing that Esau was coming to meet him with a big group of people, possibly an army, Jacob assumed that his brother was still holding a grudge. The reader is also lured into thinking that Esau will want to get even with Jacob, and those familiar with where the story is headed might be tempted to think Jacob will be the hero of the story as well. But something surprising happens. Esau throws his arms around his brother and kisses his neck, a deeply intimate reunion and stunning reconciliation that Jacob had never expected to receive and still had trouble accepting. Instead of living in the land of reconciliation and relationship with his brother, who just wanted to be reunited with him, Jacob deceives himself into thinking that the offer was too good to be true and robs them both of the joy and blessing that each was desiring yet again. Jacob thought that he needed to cover over the offense that he committed against his brother, and Esau was actually no longer even holding those sins against his brother. If atonement means at its most literal to cover over offense, then maybe like Jacob, we need to start trusting in the character and kindness of the one that we think we've offended, rather than trying to find different ways to earn forgiveness through our own merit. And that's what Theology Thursday is all about. Let's think through these ideas, starting at the beginning, and see where we end up together.